Think you know everything about calcium? Think again. Today, we're going beyond the basic drink milk for strong bones message to uncover the fascinating truth about this essential mineral that plays a crucial role in nearly every function of your body. What we're about to explore might just change the way you think about calcium forever. Let's start with a surprising fact. While 99% of your body's calcium is stored in your bones, it's that remaining 1% that performs some of the most remarkable functions in your body. Your skeleton isn't just a framework to keep you upright. It's actually a sophisticated calcium bank, constantly ready to supply this vital mineral whenever and wherever your body needs it. The story of calcium begins thousands of years ago. Ancient civilizations from the Romans to the Aztecs understood the importance of calcium-rich foods, even if they didn't know the science behind it. The Aztecs used limestone to process corn, inadvertently increasing its calcium content. Meanwhile, Nordic cultures traditionally buried fish bones in their fields, enriching the soil with calcium and other minerals. These ancestral practices, born from observation and necessity, laid the groundwork for our modern understanding of calcium's importance. But what exactly does your body need calcium for? The answer might surprise you. Every single muscle in your body, from the tiny muscles that control your eye movements to the powerful muscles that propel you forward during a marathon, depends on calcium to function. This isn't just about building strength, it's about the fundamental ability to move at all. Let's dive deeper into how calcium makes your muscles work. It all comes down to two proteins called actin and myosin, the dynamic duo responsible for muscle movement. Think of them as molecular dance partners, and calcium is the music that allows them to perform their intricate dance of contraction and relaxation. Without calcium, this dance simply couldn't happen. Your heart, which is essentially a muscle that never stops working, relies on calcium for every single beat. Even the muscles in your digestive system need calcium to move food through your body efficiently. But calcium's role extends far beyond muscle function. Recent research has unveiled calcium's crucial role in brain health and cognitive function. Your neurons, the cells responsible for processing and transmitting information in your brain, rely heavily on calcium for proper signaling. When calcium levels are optimal, these neurons can fire more efficiently, potentially improving memory, learning capacity, and overall cognitive performance. Scientists have even discovered that calcium plays a role in protecting neurons from damage, potentially offering some defense against neurodegenerative diseases. Environmental factors can significantly impact how well your body absorbs and utilizes calcium. For instance, exposure to sunlight helps your body produce vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption. However, modern indoor lifestyles and concerns about sun exposure have led to widespread vitamin D deficiency, indirectly affecting calcium utilization. Air pollution can also impact calcium absorption by affecting vitamin D synthesis in the skin. Even the water you drink can influence calcium absorption. Hard water, rich in minerals, can contribute to your daily calcium intake. The relationship between calcium and other nutrients is equally fascinating. Think of it as a complex dance where multiple partners need to work together perfectly. Vitamin D, as mentioned earlier, is crucial for calcium absorption, but it's not alone. Magnesium plays a vital role in calcium metabolism and helps maintain proper calcium levels in your blood. Vitamin K2 helps direct calcium to your bones rather than allowing it to accumulate in soft tissues where it could cause problems. Even seemingly unrelated nutrients like zinc and copper influence how your body handles calcium. Now, you might be wondering about getting enough calcium in your diet. While dairy products are often the first thing that comes to mind, there's actually a wide variety of calcium-rich foods available. Leafy greens like kale and bok choy are excellent sources. For those who enjoy seafood, canned fish with bones, such as sardines, provide a calcium-rich alternative. And let's not forget about fortified foods and plant-based milk alternatives, which can be excellent sources of calcium for those who don't consume dairy products. The role of calcium in cellular signaling is particularly fascinating. Your cells use calcium as a messenger, helping to regulate everything from hormone secretion to gene expression. This cellular communication system is so precise that even slight disruptions in calcium signaling can have widespread effects throughout your body. Scientists are now investigating how this intricate signaling system might be involved in various diseases and whether maintaining optimal calcium levels could help prevent certain conditions. When we look at calcium's role in different sports and training regimens, the complexity becomes even more apparent. Endurance athletes, for instance, need calcium not just for muscle function, but also for maintaining electrolyte balance during long training sessions. Strength athletes rely on calcium for powerful muscle contractions and bone density to support heavy loads. Even yoga practitioners benefit from calcium's role in maintaining flexibility and preventing muscle cramps during challenging poses. But how much calcium do we actually need? For most adults, the magic number is around 1,000 milligrams per day. However, this number can vary significantly based on factors like age, pregnancy status, and overall health conditions. Pregnant women, for instance, need additional calcium not only for their own health, but also to help prevent a dangerous condition called preeclampsia, which involves high blood pressure during pregnancy. One of the most fascinating aspects of calcium regulation in your body is how sneaky a deficiency can be. Your body is remarkably good at maintaining stable calcium levels in your blood, but it does this by withdrawing calcium from your bones when dietary intake is insufficient. This means you might not notice any immediate symptoms of calcium deficiency, even as your bone density gradually decreases. The timing of calcium intake can also significantly impact its absorption and effectiveness. Your body can only absorb about 600 milligrams of calcium at once, so spreading your intake throughout the day is more effective than consuming it all in one meal. Morning absorption tends to be better than evening absorption, and certain combinations of foods can either enhance or inhibit calcium absorption. The relationship between calcium and exercise is particularly intriguing. During intense physical activity, your muscles undergo microscopic damage that needs to be repaired. Calcium plays a crucial role in this repair process, helping to activate enzymes that rebuild muscle tissue. Additionally, the mechanical stress of exercise on bones triggers a process called bone remodeling, where calcium is crucial for building stronger, denser bone tissue. When calcium deficiency becomes more severe, the signs become harder to ignore. You might experience muscle cramps, unusual fatigue, numbness, or tingling sensations. In extreme cases, calcium deficiency can even lead to serious heart problems. What makes this particularly challenging is that various medical conditions can interfere with calcium absorption. Conditions like celiac disease and inflammatory bowel disease can significantly impact how well your body absorbs calcium from food. Even certain medications can accelerate calcium loss from your body. The future of calcium research looks promising. Scientists are investigating new ways to improve calcium absorption and utilization, including the development of more bioavailable supplements and fortified foods. Research is also exploring calcium's potential role in weight management, mood regulation, and even cancer prevention. Some studies suggest that adequate calcium intake might help reduce the risk of certain types of cancer, though more research is needed to fully understand these relationships. For women, menopause presents an additional challenge. The drop in estrogen levels during menopause affects calcium absorption, increasing the risk of deficiency and osteoporosis. This makes calcium intake particularly crucial during and after menopause. Recent research has suggested that the combination of calcium supplementation with weight-bearing exercise might be particularly effective in maintaining bone density during this transition. The way your body regulates calcium is nothing short of remarkable. It's controlled by a complex hormonal dance involving primarily two hormones, parathyroid hormone and calcitonin. When calcium levels in your blood drop too low, your parathyroid glands spring into action, releasing hormone that essentially tells your bones, "We need to make a withdrawal from the calcium bank." Conversely, calcitonin helps deposit calcium back into your bones when blood levels are sufficient. This constant balancing act ensures that calcium levels remain optimal for all your body's needs. Let's talk about calcium supplements, a topic that often generates considerable discussion and debate. While food should always be your primary source of calcium, there are situations where supplements might be necessary. This includes people with dietary restrictions, such as vegans or those who are lactose intolerant, individuals with medical conditions affecting calcium absorption, and older adults who naturally absorb less calcium from their food. When it comes to choosing a calcium supplement, it's crucial to understand the concept of elemental calcium, the amount of calcium your body can actually absorb. Different forms of calcium supplements contain varying amounts of elemental calcium. For instance, calcium carbonate contains about 40% elemental calcium, while calcium citrate contains about 21%. However, calcium citrate might be easier for some people to absorb and can be taken with or without food. The key takeaway from all this is that calcium is far more than just a bone-building mineral. It's a fundamental player in countless bodily processes, from the beating of your heart to the signaling in your nerves, from the strength of your bones to the power of your muscles. Whether you're an athlete pushing for peak performance or simply someone who wants to maintain good health and mobility throughout life, understanding and properly managing your calcium intake is crucial. Remember, while calcium supplements can be helpful in certain situations, they should never be your first line of defense. Focus on obtaining calcium through a varied, nutrient-rich diet, and consult with healthcare professionals before starting any supplementation regimen. They can help assess your individual needs and recommend the most appropriate approach for your specific situation. As we continue to learn more about this remarkable mineral, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Calcium truly is one of the body's most versatile and essential nutrients, deserving of far more attention than it typically receives. By understanding its many roles and ensuring adequate intake through proper nutrition, we can better support our body's numerous calcium-dependent processes and maintain optimal health throughout our lives. The next time you think about calcium, remember, it's not just about strong bones. It's about maintaining the intricate dance of biological processes that keep your body functioning at its best. From the smallest muscle twitch to the strongest athletic performance, from your first steps as a child to your active golden years, calcium is there, playing its vital role in keeping you moving, thinking, and living life to the fullest.